I am Vetri Chetty from Vetri and Vetri NEET Chemistry. Today I am going to give some important questions from the previous aims in the lesson of bonding with these so many tips and tips. Please subscribe, share and use it. Okay, let us see the question now. AIMS 2009. The molecules having the same hybridization, the thing is shape and the number of the lone pairs are here provided with the A, B, C. On each one you are having some pair, one pair is there. So they ask you to find out which pair is having, keep in mind, having the same hybridization, same shape and the number of lone pairs of electron. So among this what I am going to do is, because each question you have to use only 1 minute. So what is the trick I am going to use is, I am going to start with the number of lone pair. If I am finding lone pair is same means, we will proceed with the next one also. So now let me write the lone pair and bond pair for each one. Now let us take the question I am taking here. For the A1, selenium, that is your compound, and then xenon O2F2. Okay, then B, of course, SF4 and xenon F2. And then C, xenon OF4 and then tellurium F4. And then D, this is yes. I asked you to find only the lone pair. My idea is to find out lone pair. Okay, now let us see children. Here, what is it called? Lone pair for this is selenium. First one, where is the selenium in? For your reference, I kept it is in the group of oxygen, sulfur, selenium and tellurium. They have given in the AIMS question this is. Valence electron, whatever valence electron oxygen is for selenium. So from the knowledge I am taking the valence electron of selenium is 6. Okay, out of the 6 electrons of your selenium, 6 electron, 4 is consumed. So what is the lone pair is? I will write here. 4 bond pair is 4, lone pair is out of 6, 4 consumed. That is 2 is left, that is lone pair is 1. And what is the total is this is called as a hybridization. Okay, now let us see here xenon. Okay, here it is, what is the bond pair is xenon. Here it is 2 plus 2, bond pair is 4, lone pair, here it is having 8 valence electron. Out of 8, oxygen has consumed each one 2. 2 2s are 4 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6. So 6 over, remaining, what is it called? You are having only 2 electron, which will come as a 1 lone pair. So your total is coming as a hybridization. It is starting itself, this pair is having same number of lone pair. So I am going to work it the remaining point also. Hybridization also same. Lone pair same. What I have to verify is only the shape. Here it is 5 mean. What should be there mean? sp3d. So this is also 5 sp3d. So further who is deciding lone pair? Both are having only one lone pair. So both are having geometry of it. Geometry is trigonal bipyramidal. It is the geometry and the shape is C-sharp. That is with lone pair it is having. So this is your answer according to this. Suppose if not this is mean, of course you can go and find out that. For each one I will do with the lone pair. Let me start with the lone pair. How many sulfur electrons? 6. How many consumed? 4. Remaining how much? Lone pair is 1. Here how many valence electron? 8. How many consumed? 8 minus 2, 6. It will come as a lone pair as a 3. So this is not a further work you need not do it. Regarding xenon, valence electron is 8. Your oxygen has consumed 2. This is okay. 4 plus 2, 6. So what is your lone pair here? It is you are having only 1. Tellurium, it is again you come and see it is in the oxygen family. 6 valence electron, 4 consumed. So it is having 1 lone pair. So here of course lone pair is same. What about the bond pair? Bond pair here it is. Let me write the bond pair. What is the bond pair is 4 plus 1, 5. Here what is the bond pair is? Bond pair here is only 4. So what is the hybridization may not be the same. Here because it is a 6, here it is a 5. So this is not correct. Let us come into the selenium. Again, oxygen family, 6 valence electron, 4 constant. So, lone pair is equal to 1. Here it is 8, 4 constant. 8 minus 4, 4. Remaining 4 electron, it will come as a 2 lone pairs. So, 2 lone pairs are different. So, since first itself you are getting correct answer, you can double check with the first, proceed with the answering in the examination hall. These are the place you need not waste your time at all. In the next question 2014, again it is aims only. Which of the following represent the correct bond order? They are asking bond order, very sweet and interesting and expecting question. So you are given with the different species of only oxygen. So they are giving the bond order increasing or decreasing. For each question you are having only these 3 species only. Okay, so what we have to do is first, now let us see, I am writing the first the species. Copy down here O2 plus and O2 minus and O2 2 minus. Please copy down here like this. Very important. In the examination hall, the rough work itself should be a need. Very important. The rough work you have to do systematically and need. That is very important. So write in this like this. Okay, now you have to find out the total before going to the well-known knowledge. This is everybody by the time you should know. So if you don't know, let it be, don't worry, this is. What is the trick is to find out the total, what is it called, not valence electron, total electron. This is total electron. If it is total electron 40, this is the midpoint. If it is 14 means the bond order is 3. Then increase 1 by 1, 15, 16. So what each one, 0.5 is decreases. So 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5, 1. Everybody may know, of course, this is extend with 1 mean what is it called 0.5. So this is still 20. This is. If it is what is it called 13, 12 mean it is 3, 2.5, it is 2. Like that is 11 mean here 1.5. So now very again children, you keep in the mind that midpoint is this is 40 electrons, total electron. Don't forget total electron 14 mean its bond order is your 3. If you are having put it in the mind mean you take nitrogen. You know nitrogen is total electron is 40 and its bond order is triple bond. So this is the midpoint. Then each one, what is the difference is 0.5, 0.5. Here it is slowly it is a decreaser. Same thing there also decreases. This is the trick. Everybody might be known. So okay, this known knowledge only. Yes, now let us see that I told the total electron. Let us see here. Your oxygen 8 into 2, that is called 16. Where you are subtracting 1 because of the positive charge, you are having 15. So total electron 15 means what is the bond order is, you can see here 2.5. Okay. Now let us see here 8 into 2, 16, 16 plus 1, 17. So 17 means bond order 1.5. This is 16 plus 2, 17, 18. So each oxygen having 8 electron, 8 into 2, 16. Plus you add these two minus, so 16, 18. 18 what you are having is 1. So what is this one indicating? Only one point you should keep it in the mind. Everything you keep it in the mind means you will be confused. What is the trick I am telling is O2 plus is the, you see, keep it in mind children, oxygen with a positive charge is highest bond order. Keep it in the mind. Okay, you can verify. This is 2.5, this is 1.5, this is 1. So what is highest? O2 plus is highest. Just to keep it in mind. So O2 plus is highest, but here it is not like that. So this is not correct. O2 plus is highest. This sign is not correct. So O2 plus is highest. Here also something is there. So it is also not correct. Here you see children, O2 plus is highest. Only here is available. So this should be the answer. Verify it. What is O2 minus? You can see here 1.5. And then minimum is O2. 2 minus minimum is minimum. So like that. Don't confuse both everything. You keep any one. Keep it in the mind. And apply some more easily. You can select the answer. In AIMS 2012, the question is dipole moment is minimum in the, which is of course. So they ask you to calculate the dipole moment. So for each one we will give the structure and work it out. Now let us write that. As I told, the first one is NH3. While writing, just you write very careful, at the same time very fast. NH3. This is NF3. This is SO2. Again it is BF3. Just I am taking the question. Now let us given the structure. Nitrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. What is the lone pair on nitrogen? Valence electron is 5. 3 consumed as a bond pair. So on nitrogen atom, 1 lone pair is there. So because of that, this ammonia take the, what is it called as a geometry like this pyramidal we know. So what is the dipole moment is from lower to higher electronegativity. So what is happening is from hydrogen to nitrogen, what is it called, electrons are moving and this is also moving. So overall the resultant dipole moment is maximum to this direction. So this is not minimum. Let us like that we have to go for each one. Nitrogen with this 3, what is it called, fluorine. Here as I told, it is having the 5 valence electron, 5 electron, 3 consumed, 1 lone pair is there. Okay. So now that lone pair of course I am putting here. So what is happening? 5, 3 as a bond pair, 1 lone pair. So now in the category the story is different. Because here nitrogen with fluorine, this is less and this is more. So the dipole moment is moving this direction. And here also moving this direction. And here also it is moving this direction. This is moving this direction. So this is having some amount of mu will be there. But it is not equal to 0. But it is there. So what is mu is not 0. So it is there. Okay, now let us go to the next one, your sulfur dioxide. Your sulfur dioxide structure is like this. Okay, valence electron for your sulfur is 6 valence electron. So how much is utilized? 2 bonds are there. So 4 utilized. 1 oxygen having 2 electron and so 4 okay. So 2 electrons, so it is having the 1 lone pair. So on sulfur you are having 1 lone pair. So what is the thing is, in this case, here very important point, your sulfur in the periodic table, oxygen, sulfur, electronegativity is from in the period left to right increases, here top to bottom this is, so your electronegativity of your sulfur is greater than oxygen. So it is moving from oxygen to sulfur, so it is moving. You can see lower to higher. So oxygen to sulfur. So this direction is towards this. Okay, like that, this direction here. So resultant dipole moment is increases in this direction. So here also it is not, mu is not minimum. Not minimum. Okay, let us go to the next one. Boron, fluorine, fluorine with 3 numbers. What is the valence electron for boron? Boron is only 3 valence electron. Okay, now here it is 3 bond. 3 valence electron completely used. So important point, there is no lone pair at all. All are the bond pairs only. So whatever the next thing is, from boron to fluorine it is moving. So this is in this direction and this is direction. So you can see children, everything is encountered. So this is symmetry where the mu is equal to 0. So your answer is BF3. So your answer is boron trifluoride. Okay, let us see the next question. In the next question, what is given is, in ozone molecule, we know what is O3. The formal charge, they asked you to calculate the formal charge on the central oxygen atom. They asked you to calculate the formal charge on the central oxygen atom. Let us see children how to find out the formal charge. Now let us write the structure of your ozone is ready. Now this is your ozone. Okay, your oxygen is having 6 valence electron, 2 consumed. So here 2 lone pair, here 3 consumed. So 6 electrons are there. 1, 2, 3 consumed. Okay, now here what is this is having your 6 electrons. So there what is here it is you are having how many lone pairs are 6, 8. Okay, here it is notice yes. Now the ozone structure is ready. Okay, with the lone pairs of electron. Okay. Now what is the thing? A formal charge. How to calculate the formal charges? Let us see the simple formula I give. formal charge is equal to valence electron minus number of bond minus number of dots. Please keep it in the mind, number of bond and number of dots. So this is for a tricky one. I have framed this formula. Now let us see, they ask you to find it for this oxygen only. Okay, what is the valence electron for oxygen is 6. 6 valence. Number of minus number of bond. 1, 2, 3. So minus 3. Then minus number of dot. How many? 1, 1, 2 dots are there. Minus 2. So 6 minus 5 is equal to, your answer is plus 1. So formal charge on this oxygen atom is plus 1. And go on select the answer. This is plus 1. B is the answer. Prepare our children. Thank you.